Hello everybody, welcome back to 3-Minute Masterclass. Today I will be teaching you how to use index match. Index match is actually two formulas paired together. I refer to this as the manual transmission of Excel. And by that I mean there really won't be a whole lot of times when you will need to know how to use index match, but on those rare occasions when you do, you'll be grateful that you know it. So the first formula is match. It looks up a value in an array and it returns a number showing the place of that value. The outer formula is index. So this takes a number, looks at another array, and it returns the value of the place of the number that you're looking up. Index match put together returns a value based on another value, and you only really need to use this when XLOOKUP is not an option. I will show you an example here starting right now. So this is just a basic setup of how index match would work. So here in column B, I've got some letters of the alphabet, and here in column C, I've got their equivalents to the native phonetic alphabet. They actually do spell alpha with an F, not a PH. Don't judge me on that. That was not my idea. The formula match looks like this, where it's looking up the value that is in cell F3 in the array in column B3 through B7. So you can see it right there. It's looking up the first thing here is the lookup value. The next is the lookup array. And then there are several match types. 0 means it's looking for an exact match. You should always just put 0 in there. The index formula is looking up a specified value in column C. So in this case, this is the array that it's looking up. And then there's a row number and a column number. The column number is optional. The row number you have to put in. So in this case, it is looking for the second row, which would return Bravo. And then when you put them both together, this is what it looks like. So it's looking up this. It's looking up the value in cell F3. It is looking for the place in column B, and it is returning the value in column C. So it's match is on the inside, index is on the outside. Together, they're called index match. So you're probably thinking, okay, well, this is all very interesting, but it's also very inefficient. Why would I not just use XLOOKUP? There are certain cases like this one where you wouldn't have to. So there's 100 different SKUs, and we've got sales data for an entire year, and we want to know, okay, well, which one of these months has the most sales? So if the data is in this format, you can't use XLOOKUP. You have to use index match. So what I've done here is I'm using column O to find the max value in columns C through N, January through December. And then here I am using index match, and you can see that, okay, I am looking at the max value. This is in column O. I am looking for its place in columns C through N. And then once I find the place, it just happens to be in column K. I am returning the equivalent value in row 3, also column C through N. And if I just go down here, I mean, you can see it's the same formula. It's looking for 71, column C through N, and it is returning the equivalent value, which just happens to be June. Go through, I mean, it's the same thing. In conclusion, you should know how to use XLOOKUP. You should use XLOOKUP whenever possible, but there are times when XLOOKUP just is not possible, and it's going to be very helpful to use index match instead.